Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Brewing Live, all new season, episode 459 for mental preparedness in the new landscape of living amidst the challenges of our present time. Brewing Live is a community service of DCAP Copy Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines, and our coaching hub in Life Coach Philippines. And we are now brewing Wellness Connection, and we are doing Radical Healing series for the month of October. And today's live stream is dubbed as Leadership First Aid. And I'm going to talk about leadership to all of you. For those of you who are in a leadership position, or maybe you're about to be promoted soon, come and join me and have a conversation on how I can help you out. Have the necessary equipping for you to be successful in your career. This live streaming is in partnership with Life Coach Philippines, and our heart here as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people that matters to you. So shout out to all of our coaching community and my fellow kindred coaches serving in the corner of the digital space. And we are advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. Of course, giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. As you see the value of what we are doing here, what we're providing to you as an organization, we truly appreciate if you are, as getting some value is to share some stars in there, share some love gifts and fans transfer. By the way, we're working on this. We're really putting our heart and our soul in the things that we're doing, and it's something that's really giving value to the space. And if you see some value in there, just tell us that, hey, you're doing well. We appreciate what you're doing by sending some stars in there or some love gift. That is just a boost for us, and it's going to be a wonderful feeling. I tell you, if we have the GCash and bank account details as well and the caption below. So just utilize that and continue to share that blessing to the people who's serving here as well. For Decap Cafe Republic experience, visit our Decap Coffee Republic inside Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner of Brixton and United States, here in Capitolio, Pasig City. We are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. What we do, we exist to help clients experience healing and breakthrough by providing a safe space for inspiration to begin with a cup of coffee and transformation to happen through the platform of life coaching. When I go to that space, the first thing that I do is, of course, sit down, calm a little bit, then order my favorite drink, which is the simplest drink in there for me is Americano. It's simple, but it leaves a mark in there. It allows you to just settle around, calm down a little bit, and just enjoy the moment, enjoy the spaces, enjoy the woodworkings, enjoy the things in there that would just allow you to appreciate the surroundings and your life. We are more than a traditional cafe that serves your favorite and classic comfort food like the sugar. We also have sausage platter, we have waffles, bagels, cakes, we have milkshakes, and coffee-based drinks. Ayan, okay. So if you want to order, want some options in there, and you're looking for your favorite classic comfort food and drinks, it's available in there. We also help individuals to make a therapeutic lifestyle change with our line of plant-based meals, natural fruit juices, keto products, sugar replacement, and insulin organic wine and tea. Now, if you are someone who is currently undergoing some challenges with your physical health, maybe you have consumed a lot of fatty foods, sweet drinks, sweet foods, and all of these things that, as Pinoy, it's usually common in our lifestyle that we're eating salty, sweet, yeah, diba? And fatty foods. And if you want to be able to replace that because you're going to maintain your health and you don't want to remove that, not so good taste of a plant-based meal, try what Decaf Coffee Republic is offering. You can try the sausage in there and also the burger. I tell you, it's when you taste it, it's like eating the real thing. Now, I say the real thing, the meaty burger that you're eating or the sausage that you're eating is the same thing. Plus, you get that healthy benefit, and also it will lead you towards the road to recovery. Decaf Coffee Republic is also an exclusive distributor of David's Faith Insulin Wine and Tea in the areas of Mandaluyong and Parañaque. So if you are looking for a, something that would remove that concern in your mind when you're eating food, when you're drinking sweet food, sweet drinks, and so on, and you want to be able to enjoy that without that hustle of your mind thinking, okay, if I drink this, what would happen? If I eat this, what would happen? Try the insulin wine or insulin tea in your diet. Put that in your diet, and just not gonna allow you to have that security that you're gonna be okay, and it's gonna help you regulate your blood sugar. Our hashtag Save One campaign against diabetes is ongoing. This is what we're fighting for. This is what we are doing to help you out. I invite you to join us as a reseller. You can make a business out of this and be a brand ambassador to help raise awareness of the sugar regulator products to help fight the debilitating symptoms and effects of diabetes. Yan. Kung nagtataka kayo kung bakit may mga times nagkakasakit kayo, you're not feeling well, or maybe you have some aches in there, or maybe you're gonna go to an operation because your lifestyle, you can utilize this. I tell you, for those who are working hard, I call them champions. If you want to champion yourself, start doing this. Give this to yourself because you give a lot of your time, your resources, and effort to other people. Ikaw naman, take care of your health because people are relying on you to help them out as well in the process. Please check our FB page for the menu of sumptuous meals and refreshing drinks, and connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to partner with Decaf Coffee Republic in advancing health and wellness in your space. If you have just joined us, welcome, and thank you for being here. Maraming salamat. Ayan, Coach Lynn, congratulations, Coach Lynn. My better half, Coach Tin, is also here. Coach Mal, thank you. We'll see you soon. Ayan, later at Teacup Cup Republic. And Coach Nords, thank you for joining. See you soon as well as we want to visit again the far northern reaches of the Philippines. As Coach C, maraming salamat, Coach C, for joining last night with Coach Orville. Please circulate this video and invite your friends and loved ones to watch with us. I'm gonna share to you something critical knowledge that you need to hear. Yeah, and if it's something that I really would want, kung gusto mo lang matutunan yung paano ba tayo nai-stress, ito share this with other people, bless other people para naiintindihan nila yung stress levels. Para you know when it's about time for you to take a hold of things already, so that you don't go into that downward spiral. Tag them in the comment section below, give them a shout out, just give them a thumbs up and encouragement and motivation. It's a Sunday afternoon for everyone. I know for most of you are probably going to church, might be in church, maybe you're eating a meal right now in the lunch time. Just share this, you watch this on a replay, then give some time in this. Kumbaga, wala muna. Bigyan mo ito ng oras and learn from this so that you know what to do and how you can help your children and other people in your space as well. Give them acknowledgement, just say thank you and express some gratitude. As for me, giving a shout out to all of my fellow mental model collectors inside the Learning Society by Master Coach A. And if you are one person who desires to experience transformation in the areas of your health, wealth, and relationship, then I invite you to join us inside Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A. That is exclusive for the Learning Society members only. And last Friday, we talked about the Wisdom Wheel mental model. And the Wisdom Wheel mental model just allows you to solve complex problems way easier than you solving it on your own. I tell you, some of the things that I've learned in there, I've been utilizing. There are some spaces in there that was filled up because of that class, and I realized how valuable it is. That if you want to grow in your career, you want to be a good leader, you want to be a good steward, it's you learning from these people who have gone through it and have solved their problems and solved complex problems way easier and simpler. If you want to join us, the Learning Society is the tent maker of the Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. And this is a facility that our heart here is to provide you with a facility to start healing. If you are in the road to recovery and you're not sure where you're going, where you're heading, you've tried everything already, you have hired a professional, you went through a hospital, and you seem to not getting the result that you want, this is where we feel and we want to help you out. You really move forward to your recovery. The Learning Society is something that would really allow you to get a deep understanding of who you are and move forward with the things that you love or enjoy. Of course, as you take advantage, you get when you also get a food and beverage discount from the Cup Republic. You also get a mental model collectors, a benefit of a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So this would allow you to process what you've learned, gain a deeper understanding, make a reflection, and eventually get that aha moment in your coaching conversation. For more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661. We are now diving into today's conversation, leadership first aid and the four levels of stress continuum. I'm gonna help you out, especially if you are a leader, especially if you're someone who's leading, hindi lang sa workplace, no, but also your family. And you want to understand the four levels of stress continuum. Lahat tayo, we undergo stress, we go through stress, we go through difficult times, we go through that challenging times, and this is something that you can utilize. And dito si Coach Ling, who's talks about emotional first aid, workplace, and it's something that would really make sure that you are responding in the right way and you are proactively making the choices for you to feel better, to look better, and also, to be able to do the things that you want to do in your life. So please tag your friends, forward this video link, and invite people to join us in the conversation for radical healing. For those of you who's joining, if this is the first time you're seeing me, I am Life Coach Shaun. I am the man from Pasig City. I am a certified CACC life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. I've been in the corporate world for more than 15 years now. I'm en road to transitioning to a coaching entrepreneur, and I've been in the life coaching industries for more than for 4 years now, back in 2018. And I started my journey in leadership a decade ago. So when I started, and even when I was in high school and college, this is something that, it's natural for me. And one of the things I'm going to share to you is some of the experiences that I have and some of the content and context for you to be able to learn from it and utilize that for you to practice it. Um, I am a mental fitness advocate. I've learned how important mental fitness is, and it's something that we all need in the workplace and especially in our home as well, for us to be able to manage our emotions and to respond positively. I am also a husband, I'm a father, and I'm a human being. Sometimes we forget that we are human beings and we also get tired and exhausted too. And I want to help you out, stop, stop and reflect on the things that's happening to you. I coach men to create their next level, life by teaching them how to encourage them to develop their relationship leadership. So that's what I'm going to help you out today. If you're going to watch this on replay in the future, comment in there #replay, and do send us a message if you wish to connect with any of the points that resonate with you. You may also find your YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all of the episodes in the caption of the video. And please do follow and subscribe to the channel so that you'll be notified for new learnings when it becomes available. All right. So what I'm going to share with you is from the National Center for PTSD, or Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder, from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. So don't go yet. You might say, okay, Coach, I don't have PTSD. Okay, no. Huwag dyan ka muna. Huwag kang umalis dito. This is very valuable because this one would help you have a deeper understanding of traumatic stress, which we experience in a lifetime. Traumatic stress or trauma is something that we all experience. It's just different from different people. And it's common that when you talk about trauma, it's a big event in which, like yung Taal volcano, it's an eruption, di ba? May mga floodings and all of these different things that you have a lot of people that died. But the reality is trauma is different to different people. And the stress first aid that I'm going to share with you, this is a model which is a self-care and peer support model, which is originally developed in the military. Kasi in the military, it has a high-risk occupation in law enforcement, in rescue. Yan, alam yan si Coach Lin, di ba? May mga rescue. And it's something that we need to do and we need to manage because when you go through this tough situation in which it's unfamiliar to you, you don't have a knowledge on how to respond, eventually that you will experience overwhelm, which is related to trauma. Yes po, yung overwhelmed feeling nyo, yan, if you're feeling overwhelmed, that is related to trauma. Kaya pag sinasabi mo na overwhelmed ka, make sure that the overwhelm is not because there's just a lot of things that's happening around you and you don't know where to start, rather than comparing it into a traumatic experience which is you really don't know what to do. It's you just froze in there, and it's something that your brain is unable to process. And this is the reason why there's really a big value in coaching, because in coaching it allows you to process certain experiences, certain thinking, certain feelings, certain emotions that you don't understand, and for you to make sense of it all. Now, in our day-to-day activities, in our day-to-day lives, in our day-to-day engagement as an individual and as a leader, you are and or you can integrate all of the learnings that you have day on day, and you can utilize this, this that I will teach you with you, so that you can practice it, you can exercise it, you can experiment it to find the right, mix for you to be able to manage your stress. Now, I am believer that we can learn from other domains and other areas of expertise. This is what I'm teaching you right now. Iniisip nyo, Coach, parang wala namang relevance to in the corporate world, kasi sa corporate world, wala namang mga ganyan situations. No? But I tell you, there are some situations, it's just different, stress is different from different people. But if you understand that, it allows you to get some good thoughts, good knowledge, good stories in there, and utilize it and integrate to what you have learned. Now, maybe you've learned of this mental model. The mental model that I'm gonna share with you as well today is the polymath. O yan, naiisip niyo pa ba yung polymath? There is a proven strategy or a concept or a framework or a process that you can utilize, which is the polymath mental model, when you start to become competent on different areas of, verticals. Imagine a T for a moment. Yeah, wala akong T dito. Imagine if you're seeing a letter T. Ay, magdodrawing nga ako para makita natin siya visually on how you represent it. So you see there a letter T. Yan, letter T. Now, for most of us, mastery happens on the vertical. Ayan, this is where mastery comes in. And this is, for most often than not, when you go through high school, when you go to our educational system, in college, and even as you go to work, you are mastering a certain skill or a certain vertical or a certain industry, like for engineering, for nursing, and all of this different thing. This is what our educational system is built, focusing on an industry. Now, we know, a lot of people, a lot of experts are saying that the current educational system is currently outdated because this is not allowing for the change in digitalization. I've seen it time and again as well with my children, in which my children want something that the current educational system is not able to provide. That's the reason why my children decided not to pursue a college degree anymore and focus on really investing on learning that are bite-sized, learning on the specific target profession that they want to focus their energy on, and which allows them to do the things that they want to do. Now, IBM, by the way, if you know IBM, it's a computer company. They created this model, the T-shaped professional model, in which that the vertical line is the depth of expertise that you will have, while the horizontal line is where you have different knowledges. So take a look at your current knowledge right now. How are you planning? How are you, taking a look at this knowledge that you see in here? So maybe you have different knowledge from different industries, from different topics, from different sports, from different, anything in there. And as you continue to develop that, it goes on a vertical line for you to move it towards mastery. Now, polymath mental model will allow you to gain more and give more value to your teams. If you are someone who's a leader, if you're someone who's an influencer, if you are someone who's currently or constantly working or talking to other people, then you will utilize this for you to be able to educate them to respond better. Now, that is what a mental model is, and that is what a polymath. And, going back to my topic today, talking about stress and the four level of stress continuum. Stress is a reaction, and it is relatively common to stressful jobs. Yan, lahat po tayo may mga stressful jobs dyan. again, I've been in the BPO industry, and it is also a demanding and taxing job, high pressured. You can remember where there's a deadline and your boss will tell you we needed it last month or last year, and so on and so forth. So that can cause a lot of stress with other people. And by the way, for those leaders out there, it's causing a lot of stress to the person because they feel that the things that they're doing needs to be rushed. I tell you, rushing things will only add up to the problem. Do not rush things. So yung kagabi maganda yung naging discussion namin with my guest Bri during Think Talk broadcast inside Integrate, where he talks about slow down. Don't rush things. Don't speed up things because it will hurt you eventually and also the people around you. Now, the SFA can be used by anyone in an ongoing stressful situation, particularly when functioning is impaired or there's significant involved stress in your life. So ano po ba ito? Ayan, get a pen and paper in there, share this with other people, get a pack my bag moment in there already. If you are feeling distress, it involved, number one, if you are someone, yes or no, if you're no longer feeling like your normal self, then that is a distressful situation. That is significant. It's affecting you. Feeling mo you're fake, feeling mo you're not yourself, feeling mo you're only doing the things because other people are influencing you, other people are telling you, or you want to please other people. That is a feeling of not being your normal self. Minsan nga ginagamit dyan, parang ang fake mo. Yan. Coach Candy, we miss you, Coach Candy. Number two is your loss of control of your emotions or behavior. Now, if you are someone who's currently, panicking, emotional outburst, or sometimes walang emotions, parang blank state. I've experienced this as well, that there's just no emotion. You cannot explain it. Your brain is protecting you in any way, or your behavior is unruly already. Nawawala ka. At times I would punch the wall if my emotions, distress is super, super high already, that I don't know how to respond. This is what I do. By the way, don't punch the wall. It's not good for you. It hurts. So if you are in a situation in which you're doing that physical activity already, have a conversation with us. Let us help you and find other means for you to be able to relieve some of the stress. Kasi hindi maganda, di ba? Baka masira yung kamay mo. Hindi ka na magpa-function fully. And number three is excessive guilt, shame, or blame. Di ba yung feeling na yun, na you feel guilty about the things that's happening, you feel guilty about the things that you've done, you feel that you're not worthy, you feel that all of the things that you're doing is not worth it anymore. Di ba ang hindi maganda yung feeling na yun. It doesn't sit well with you and sit well with the other people. Ayan, thank you, Coach Norts. Yan, don't rush something yan. And number four, panic, rage, or depression. Yan. Panic ka na. Don't panic. So sabi nila, di ba, pag nag-i-English sa BPO industry, don't English me, I'm panic. Ayan. Panic is something that, you don't know what to do, where to start, or where to go. Rage is something that you're just, doing all of those activities that's really not good for you and other people. And depression is a feeling that, you just feel sad for no apparent reason at all. You feel that you're in a state in which you just want to, be gone in this world. But please, don't do that. There is a way for you to be able to do it. There's a way for you to be able to resolve that. And there's a way for you to be able to respond better. Now, if you are in that four state, one under four of the functioning, your functioning is impaired, have a conversation with us here at Decop Cup Republic. We are an advocate of mental health, and we are pushing for mental fitness. And if you need support, just message us here at Decop Cup Republic. We have coaches who can help you in your journey, so you don't need to do things alone. You don't have to suffer alone. Help is available. All right. So, stress continuing model. The stress continuum model is a foundational part of the SFA, and safety first aid. It was developed as a way to assess the level of your own and others' stress response. So, eto na po tayo na. Pag-uusapan na natin yung 4 levels of stress continuum. Now, this was developed first by the Navy and Marine Corps in the US. Yan. During service, as a way to acknowledge that, hey, people experience stress and they have a reaction that occurs towards this continuing. And as we bring ourselves to an early awareness and response, it can bring back the person into a less severe zone before they had a need for further intervention or formal intervention. So ito po, pag natutunan nyo ito, you won't go, or when you deal with someone, especially if you are a service provider, as a coach, then you would know that, okay, asan na ba sila dito sa stress level continuum? Where are they here right now? Where will you meet them? Diba? In a coaching, in our profession, you need to meet your coachee where they are so you can support them and you can give them the necessary tools for them to be able to recover, diba? The crux of the stress continuum model is a stress response. It lies along a spectrum of severity. So merong 4 na severity dito. Ito yung 4 levels of stress continuum. And everyone will react when faced on how severe the stress is, how severe the situation is. It can be enough. It can be extended to severe stress. Now, any factors can affect you in responding on, and also different factors on how you can recover. Kaya importante po dito na may coach po kayo na supporting you on how you can navigate through it. Because sometimes what happens is we would do things on our own only to end up feeling miserable. Kasi you're expecting A, but the output is B. Now, if you want A, then a coach would help you ensure that you're able to clarify what A is and you can progress little by little. All right? So if you want to recover, this one will help you out gain a deeper understanding of how you can respond better. So the 4 levels, 4 levels of stress continuum. Of course, you have the ready, you have the reacting, you have the injured, and you have the ill. O yan, ulitin ko po, the 4 stress level, 4 levels of stress continuum. You have the ready, you have the reacting, you have the injured, you have the ill. Ayan, pag-usapan natin to. Ready is a green color. Yan, if you're ready, it's a green color. By definition, it means that you are optimally functioning. You are adaptive in the situation that you're in. You are adaptive in growth. You are adaptive in whatever happening around you. And you are well. Yan, okay ka. Diba? Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're well. You're able to manage. You're able to cope. You're able to get over any barriers that you have. Now, the features of this, when you see this, what's happening out there, you are at your best. You are well-trained and prepared to what's going on, what's happening in the future. You are in full control of your life. As I've said, you're physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually fit. You're mission focused. You're clear of what your mission is, what you're going to do, and how you're going to move forward. You're motivated. You're calm and steady. You're having fun, of course, and you're behaving ethically and legally. So yan po yung ready. If you are in a ready state, that is a green state. Now, you move into a higher level, which is reacting, is called yellow. That's the color yellow. And by definition, it means you're mild, you're transient, distress, or impairment. You always it always goes away, but it's low risk. So okay naman siya, manage naman, but it's a reactive process. You feel irritable when you are reactive level. You're anxious, you're down, you have lost your motivation, you lost focus, you have difficulty of sleeping as well. Di ba na experience yung ba to na you even as much as you try sleeping, you've done a lot of different things, but you can't seem to go into that sleep mode, then that is a reacting process already, stage already. Muscle tension, you have your heart rate, diba? You're beating, you're physically changed, you're gaining weight, or sometimes you're losing weight, you're not having fun anymore. And the causes here are any stressors or trigger that you might be experiencing. So for those of you who's gone through, diba, you've gone to a new role, a new position, a new company, and at the first you are ready, you're motivated, you're inspired, you have all of different things, then suddenly your thinking or your performance declines a little bit. So that is a reacting phase. Now, the third level is injured. Ayan, no? So, medyo ito papunta na tayo ng severity level. Level. Now, by definition, injured stress is where it's more severe and persistent distress or impairment, leaves you emotionally or mentally scarred. O, di ba? May mga emotions ka dyan na you can't seem to let go of it. You can't seem to get over it. You can't seem to manage it because it's already affecting you. And this has a higher risk already. Now, if you feel that losing control. You feel that you're already acting with panic, rage, and depression. You no longer feel like your normal self. You have that excessive guilt, shame, or blame. That is an injured level already. The cause of this, life threat, hindi lang naman yung parang may papatay sa'yo, hindi lang yan. It can be something of a conversation that you have, an experience that you have, but you feel that you are not safe. You feel that you are about to die, even in that conversation. You feel other causes are loss, conflict, excessive wear and tear. If you put yourself in a space in which you're constantly working longer hours, you're exerting effort, hindi ka na natutulog, you're also abusing your body by drinking, smoking, utilizing substance, and all of these different things, that is a injured state already. And especially if you have an inner conflict in your inner game or outer game is no longer aligning, then that is something that you need to start managing now. And lastly, the critical part is ill. Yan, yung red color. Yes, by definition, is a persistent and disabling distress or loss of function. It's a clinical mental disorder. Ito na yung kailangan mo na ng clinical support and unhealed stress injuries. The symptoms in here are persist and worsen over time. Eventually, you have severe distress or social occupational impairment and hopelessness in the process. What are the types of these? May mga mental health condition na like PTSD, depression, anxiety, substance abuse, and all of those different things. So take a look at the stress continuum, and I would want you to really make an assessment of where you are today. Because when you are clear of where you are today, and even if you're not clear yet, at least identify, Coach, mukhang andito ako sa yellow. I feel that I'm here in orange. I feel that I'm here in red, so that we can help you out in your journey. Now, it's common for people to continue to solve their problems on their own. And this creates a problem totally different to the problem that you've encountered in the first place. What I'm teaching you here is to really start practicing being a polymath, because when you're able to practice is you're able to have the advantage of having a diverse network of people, which you can, by the way, utilize to leverage on potential solutions for the problem. And based on research, the number one predictor of a career success is your diverse network. So if you are siloed, like now you're living siloed and you're not expanding your horizon to talk to people who are like-minded like you, who wants to grow like you, then, find that space already. When you are learning from different people, it equips you to be, ready with diverse knowledge for diverse problem. This is not just reading books, by the way. Huwag lang kayo nagbabasa ng libro. Books can do so much, but practicing and having a conversation with someone and having that, exchange of knowledge and ideas helps you expand your horizon. It also comes with the networks and the structures of your relationship, so you can learn from them, learn from their mistakes, learn from their wins, because all of these things you can start integrating so that you can respond better. Step away from the closed network, not just by talking to the people who are in the same industry as you. That's the pitfall of a lot of leaders in the industry, which when they go through challenges, they will talk to the same people who've gone through the same challenge, have the same solution, and unfortunately is not yielding the result that they have, because they are going through the same experience and they have only part the problem, but they have not overcome that. Remember that stress is different to different people. And based on the network scientist, Professor Rob Burt, and the other peer review interviews, they say that indicating that simply having an open network that spans many groups instead of closed one is the best predictor of career success. Yung sinabi ko nga kanina. And a closed network means that you're likely to head on some repeatedly problems, which reaffirms your belief. Parang hindi naman nag-work to, kinausap ko na lahat na ako nag-explore, parang wala pa rin nangyayari. I tell you, that is where, you will have some challenge in there. So get out of that loop, challenge your own belief, find a network of people that will help you out in your journey, someone who's knowledgeable, someone who can learn from, to have the idea so that you can integrate your idea as well in the process. All right. So utilize this. That's my, one of the tips I bring to you is utilize this approach and really identifying how you can leverage on different knowledge for other people and integrate it. Now, if you're looking for a space with the different ideas, that you want, and you want to be able to expand your horizon, I invite you to join me later at 7:30 p.m. at Decaf Cup Republic. I will talk about creativity, and I'm going to teach you the 6 learning stages that you can use to manage your levels of stress by being intentional on what you consume. We can learn how to learn, and as you continue to learn how to learn, it will help you how to solve complex problems that can be simpler when you soar high so that you can see across the field. Because that's the beauty of life. When you're able to get a 30,000 feet view of everything in there, you're able to see some wisdom and nuggets in there, integrate them, and utilize that in a creative process to innovate new ways to solve your problem. All right. Thank you for joining me today for supporting the advancement of mental fitness. I would like to invite you to join us on floor on our face-to-face community events every single day, with the exception of Friday. Comfy Sunday, that's going to be with me later. Sundays for Life with Coach, myself, Coach Shaun. Nurturing Monday tomorrow, that's going to be walk along with Coach Tin for those of you who wants to, get that confidence back with your relationship. Group Tuesday is all about habits with Master Coach Jasmine, where she talks about how you can start new habits. Purpose Wednesday, Away in a Day with Coach Rezzhel, if you want to have a clear understanding of your true north. Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A, talks about healing. If you are in need of healing of the soul, I am in the process currently of healing my soul, and appreciating the emotions. It's a wonderful feeling. Join us every Thursday. And yesterday, on a Saturday, kahapon, open mic with Coach Orville. If you just want to sing, laugh with other people, and learn from other people as well in the process. If you are interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or mental health coach like us, connect with Coach Rezzhel, 0917-586-1661. To know more about the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program with Master Coach A, we are now accepting applications for mental health certification and internship program. I'm super excited with this. I will be your classmate if you join that. This is a limited slot, so please make your reservation with Coach Rezzhel. Join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 460, Sleeplessly Yours with Coach Maripe. This is Life Coach Shaun de Joya, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines, advancing mental health. Love, bam, boom, love, bam, boom, love, bam, boom. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.